A very good afternoon, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And Cyril Ramaphosa is set to visit Zimbabwe as the guest of honor for 2025 Zimbabwe Agricultural Show. And this was announced by Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa when he chaired the Politburo. Let us take a look.
Cyril Ramaphosa, President and President of the Republic of South Africa, who is the guest of honor at this year's edition for the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show. Before I attend the party, and the nation to prepare to extend our usual and trademark warm hospitality to our guests. In conclusion, let us all continue doing our part to unite our nation and uphold national patriotism. Our Revolutionary Mass Party, ZANU-PF, carries the weighty duty to maintain the strength and prosperity of this nation by preserving and defending our sovereignty and independence. We must.
So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. Emerson announced that Cyril Ramaphosa will be right here in Zimbabwe on Friday. So I think last year there was another guest of honor. I think it was Ruto who was supposed to come. I'm not so sure if he managed to come or something else happened and he couldn't attend. I'm not so sure about that. But this time around, it's South Africa. So if Zimbabwe was a serious state, we were going to benefit immensely from the visit of Cyril Ramaphosa. But given that Zimbabwe is being mismanaged, we are likely not going to benefit anything as a nation or as a people. ZANU-PF will be the biggest beneficiary based on the relationship between ZANU-PF and ANC. And we have seen ZANU-PF people, they are actually talking about the ties between the ANC and ZANU-PF. That is what they are considering the most. So they do not care about whether the country benefits or not. But if we were serious as a nation, if we had leadership, you could see that the presence of the South African president as the guest of honor, it was going to be beneficial to the nation in terms of diplomatic and political significance. It's something which is very, very important as well. So you could see that Zimbabwe was going to have better bilateral relations, or it was going to be a matter of having better bilateral relations between Zimbabwe and South Africa. But we know ZANU-PF being ZANU-PF, it has affected all that. It's not trusted. No country can trust the government of Emerson Mnangagwa. So South Africa is the biggest trading partner of Zimbabwe, as well as it's perceived as a regional power. So the gesture was supposed to strengthen the diplomatic goodwill between Zimbabwe and South Africa. But we are not likely going to have those benefits because of how ZANU-PF treats everything as politics. So one of the key issues, the coming of Cyril Ramaphosa, it's seen by analysts as giving political legitimacy to Emerson Mnangagwa's government. So his coming right here to Zimbabwe, it's perceived as giving political legitimacy to Emerson Mnangagwa, the man who is unpopular in Zimbabwe. So we can also talk about the economic and the trade implications. The visit was supposed to have serious implications when it comes to the economy and also trade. So agriculture is the backbone of Zimbabwe as well as South Africa, we are supposed to be engaged and have a key export market. Zimbabwean products were supposed to be exported to South Africa in large quantities or in large numbers, but it won't happen because the Zimbabwean government is not serious about those issues. They do not care about those issues. They care about making more imports because that is how they make their money. So that is how these people operate. So we can talk of regional integration. There is a talk of regional integration where the region must integrate and work together for the good. But as ZANU-PF being ZANU-PF, Zimbabwe will always be left behind. So, however, the coming of Cyril Ramaphosa is probably a matter of goodwill to ZANU-PF leadership. That is the reason why they are happy, they are celebrating. So this is it. This is what we have for you. And this is the news. Cyril Ramaphosa will be coming to Zimbabwe this Friday. He will be guest of honor for the upcoming Zimbabwe Agricultural Show. And this is what we have for you.